pitch is chopped to the right side. Charging it is a second baseman, Clark, with a quick straight out of the glove flip. Nifty play by Clark. Go 4-3 and 1-2-3. Walker puts down the All-Stars, but they lead it 9-4. Owen Mealy to lead off for Fairbanks. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Goldpanners trailing 9-4, but don't count them out yet. Panners with 3 straight come from behind victories. And now trying to, it's not going to be Owen Mealy. It's going to be Hunter Friedberg batting here for Mealy. So Mealy ends 0 for 1 day at the plate. Was hit by a pitch and scored in that 4-run second inning for the Goldpanners, where they did all their damage and had both of their 2 hits in the game. It's a Goldpanner team. Was batting .274 to start the day and averaging 7.5 runs per game. And now Hunter Friedberg, sophomore from San Diego. Friedberg, a 3 for 4 day yesterday with a double and a stolen base. This one's popped back and out of play. Friedberg, Clark, and then Shackelford. As the Panners try to claw back into this one. Breaking ball up and away from Murphy Loncherich, right-handed sophomore out of Golden West. And it's down low for a ball. Panners trying to get the leadoff runner aboard. Friedberg, the left-handed hitter against the righty, Loncherich. The 3-2 pitch. Out in front of it, chops it foul. Matthew Gonzalez in the first base box. Dave Dawson coaching over at third from Arkansas Tech. That rain can't get here soon enough. Need to help out these firefighters with all this rain. I mean, with all these fires all over the state. But hopefully no lightning. We need a downpour with no lightning. It's a lot to ask. Friedberg draws the base on balls, and the leadoff runner is aboard for Fairbanks. Brings up Cole Clark. He has walked twice in the game. One of the newest Goldpanners. Cole was in the number 2 spot in the order yesterday, went 0 for 4 with a walk, and he almost had a base hit to the right side, but a leaping grab by Nakoa Siu, who was playing in shallow. And he gets the force out at second base. They can't complete the double play, but a nice snag by Siu.
Back to the top lineup, David Shackelford.
And here's David Shackelford. And a strike is called. Shackelford, that 2-run double back in the second inning. It was after the 2-run home run from Mullen. The Panners were in good shape, leading 4-1. But 8 straight runs for the Pro-Am All-Stars. Two balls and a strike now to Shaq. Von Sherich checks the runner at first. And Radies with the 2-1 offering to Shackelford, who takes a ball down low. 3-1. And he walks him.
Now batting, Garrett Davidson.
Shackelford has been on base 3 times this afternoon. And Garrett Davidson is 0 for 3. We'll try to break that streak here. The Panners will try to build an inning here in the bottom of the 6th, trailing by 5. 2 aboard. The bullpen will get up and started for the Pro-Am All-Stars. And the battery mate's talking things over right now and probably buying some time for the bullpen to get rolling. And in the meantime, Luncherich will face Garrett Davidson. Now the umpire and the pitcher Luncherich are looking out to the pen. And Dave Dawson wants an explanation as why we're still waiting here. Are they going to make? They're making a change right now, it looks like. So, is that what's happening? No, they're delivering a fresh rosin bag. So that's the delay. Or at least that's the ruling. A right-hander throwing in the pen. And now Luncherich will work to Efron Ortega. Or Garrett Davidson. I was looking back at yesterday's score sheet, reading off the next batter. Oh, boy. Early afternoon baseball. Davidson, a left-handed hitter against the righty Luncherich. 2 aboard, 1 out. Chops it right side, foul. It's 1-2. After Davidson is Armstrong. Was looking back to see Davidson's numbers. Did not play in yesterday's game. He went 2 for 4 in the championship against the Slag Dusters. Swings and misses for strike 3. Tough day at the plate for Davidson. Brings up Ian Armstrong. Goldpanner catcher who's 0 for 2 with a walk so far. Grand Forks International, MVP of the tournament. Certainly deserved, but there were a lot of guys who could have been awarded the MVP in addition to just Ian. We named a whole bunch of them yesterday in the broadcast. Here's the 1-0. Wanted Alex Garcia here to talk to us today about the GFI as Armstrong, they're saying that was a foul ball. Or no. They're saying it hit the batter Armstrong, that foul ball? Or are they saying he was thrown out? I am confused right now, but the inning comes to a close. No runs, a couple left on no hits for the Goldpanners. It's 9-4, All-Stars after 6. C.J. Berthon leads off for the Pro-Am All-Stars in Nakua Sia's spot. In the 7th spot in the batting order. So Berthon Starts with a strike and then a ball, so it's 1-1 from the left-hander Jonah Walker. He's had a sensational summer for Fairbanks. Trying to put up zeros and give the offense time to get hot. Up the middle and through for a base hit off the end of the bat. Berthon has himself a single to lead off the top of the 7th inning. What a game for the All-Stars today. 9 runs on 10 base hits. Goldpanners with 4 runs on just 2 hits. Jonah Walker this year, 14 innings, 1 earned run, 0.64 ERA coming into this one. The pitching staff has been excellent under Vince Payne. Diego Briones. The runner at first and nobody out. A 9-4 lead for the All-Stars. Swinging a foul tip. We'll have to catch Alex Garcia another time, or one of the other players, to talk about our time in Grand Forks. Panners again, I talked about it yesterday, the new additions to the team, also some losses. Sloan Barrett is gone. Luke Thiel's season comes to a close. Panners lost Jeremy Maldonado, who didn't pitch very much. He's out for the summer. Swing and a miss. Briones strikes out. First out of the inning, and brings up Tyler Oviedo-Cowens. And Panners in danger of losing another pitcher. I don't want to say his name right now because it's not 100% in stone, but probably going to lose another arm. And a runner takes off from first and heads for second. And safe. Into scoring position. And every insurance run matters right now for the All-Stars, even though the Panners have only 2 base hits. Had a ton of base runners. Well, here is Jeremiah Sanchez batting now for Oviedo-Cowens. He pops this one up behind home plate. The new catcher, Ortega, makes the play.
Back to the top of the order, Zach Burrow.
Zach Burrow, top of the order. 3-run home run in the 4th inning. Stole a base and scored in the 5th. He's had a good day at the top of the order. Yesterday, Alejandro Rojas was in the number 1 spot. Today, Alejandro was pulled from the game after an error over at third base. And here's the 1-ball pitch to Burrow. Walker trying to put up another 0 here and keep that runner at second base. Leadoff single for C.J. Berthon. Who now is at second with 2 down. All-Stars out hitting the Goldpanners 10-2 today on this Independence Day. The 2-0. And it's popped back and out of play. Zach Burrow. Uncommitted. Junior college outfielder. Here's the 2-1. Grounded to the right side. Garcia has to run to make the play and gets it to Walker, who covers the bag just in time. And a 3-1 putout ends the inning. Strands a base runner. We're at the stretch. Go get your kazoos. It's time to get happy, even though Panners are down 9-4.
Pull out your kazoo. It's time for the 7th inning stretch.
I was walking on the street on a sunny day. A feeling in my bones says I have my way. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, a happy boy. Oh, ain't it good when things are going your way? Hey, hey. My little dog Spot got hit by a car. Put his guts in a box and put him in a drawer. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, ain't it good when things are going your way? Hey, hey. I forgot all about it for a month and a half. I looked in the drawer and started to laugh. Cause I'm a happy boy. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, ain't it good when things are going your way? Hey, hey.
The 7th inning stretch brought to you by Livia Chevrolet of Fairbanks.
Efren Ortega leads off for the Goldpanners as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. How about Happy Boy? All decked out in the red, white, and blue. Dazzling. The Independence Day fans here at Growden. I was about to call it a crowd, but it's kind of thin today. A lot of people are underneath us here in the shade. A lot of people taking the long weekend out at the lakes, one of the many lakes here, or other forms of recreation. And we'll see a lot more people here tomorrow night for sure. Right now the Panners trailing 9-4. Ortega trying to start a rally here in the bottom of the 7th. Starts with 3 balls and no strikes. Murphy Loncherich quietly putting together a good relief outing. Has not given up a base hit. This is his 4th inning of work. Ortega grounds this one left side. Backhanded sliding stoppage short, and he throws out Ortega. Nice play by the shortstop, Alvarez. Takes care of the leadoff spot. And it brings up Vinny Venverlo. Trying to get caught up on all the defensive changes here for the Pro-Am All-Stars. Seen a lot of changes all game long for both teams. C.J. Berthon now over at first base. Jeremiah Sanchez in right. And a swing and a miss from Venverlo to 3 balls and 2 strikes against Luncherich. 1 out on the bases empty here in the bottom of the 7th. Happy Boy has started a lot of rallies for the Goldpanners. Oh, and that one hits Venverlo high, shoulder, neck area. Hopefully got that shoulder up there so it didn't get the neck, and I think that's the case, but still no fun for Venverlo taking that fastball off the body. But Goldpanners have a runner at first now for Alex Garcia. Replaced Jamie Mullen, who had a 2-run home run back in the 2nd inning. Finished a 1-for-2 day at the plate. Panners yesterday out-hit the All-Stars 10-6. But today it all fell apart in the 4th and 5th. A 3-run 4th for the All-Stars and a 5-run 5th inning. Goldpanners scored all their runs in the 2nd. 4 runs on 2 hits, a home run and a double. Panners, who weren't hitting a whole lot before Grand Forks and then hit the cover off the baseball there. And now hoping to keep it going, the offense back here at Growden. Ball's in the dirt, and crowd upset with Venverlo for not trying to get to second base, but the Panners need 5 runs right now. Need base runners. The 2-1 pitch from Luncherich to Garcia. Alex takes a strike. Oh, goodness. I just got a message that I'll tell you after this pitch. It's good news. It's not bad news. Throw to first, and it's way high. And so Venverlo easy to second base. On the E1, no chance for Berthon to make that play. So glorious movie news here. A new Naked Gun movie is coming out, starring Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson. Oh man, that's fantastic news. Can Liam Neeson be Frank Drebin? I mean, there is nobody that can replace Leslie Nielsen of Airplane and Naked Gun fame and Police Squad. Liam Neeson going to the comedy side of things. Bring it. Here's the 2-2 to Garcia. Swinging a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 now to Garcia. Panners trying to get something going before it's too late. Runner at second with 1 out. Luncherich with the 2-2 to Garcia. And it's down and away for ball 3. Count is full on Agar with Shermer on deck. Garcia batting .264 on the year. Takes ball 4.
Hey, babe, take a walk on the wild side. I said, hey, Joe, take a walk on the wild
Coming
side.
to the plate, Lucas Shermer.
And now Luke Shermer, a couple of walks and a ground out at first in the ball game for Luke. With Gold at first and second and 1 out. way outside, and both runners take off and get there without a throw. So you get out of the force out, double play. And now Shermer can bring in a pair with a base hit. The 1-0. Swung on, hit sharply to third. The double clutch throw to first is in the turf. Jogging in is Venverlo. Garcia will be held at third as Berthon finds the ball against the fence. And just the fact that the third baseman needed to worry about keeping the runner at third base was just enough of a distraction. He had a double pump, and then the throw to first was off the mark. And that allowed the Goldpanners to score 1 run, and now Coach Carlos Gonzalez is arguing something over to third base with Ruben Cabral. As the yakety sack plays. Benny Hill. Carlos doesn't like whatever explanation he got. Makes it be known.
Coming to the plate, Hunter Friedberg.
He returns to the dugout, and now Hunter Friedberg. Bat with Gold at second and third. And 1 out. Diego Briones with the costly error at third. Does he open the door for a big Panner inning? There would be 2 outs and runners at second and third right now. Instead, 1 run is in, second and third, but only 1 out. Friedberg trying to take advantage. He walked in his first plate appearance. Grounds one to the right side. That'll score the run from third. Throw to first. Lanchero gets there in time to field the 3-1 put out. But in to score is Garcia. And over to third goes Shermer. It's now a 9-6 game. So the Panners in striking distance now. A happy boy does spark a bit of a rally. Panners play 2, they could make it 3 if Clark can find a base hit. Oh for 1 with a couple of walks. Cole Clark, who wears number 9, a Fairbanks uniform. Two and 0. Cole Clark, left-handed hitter against the righty, Lanchero. Smacks this one down to right. That's a fair ball. A 1-hopper to the wall. In to score is Shermer. And sliding in safely to second is Cole Clark. With a 2-out RBI double, and it's 9-7. The rally reaches 3. And still going here as Shack bats with another runner in scoring position. Shackelford with a 2-run double in the second inning. He's 1 for 2 with a couple of walks. And Shack can draw the Panners to within 1. Or tie it if he wants to go a yard. We're not picky. Shackelford with 2 down.
Is that who's going to be out? Who came out? Armstrong came out, correct?
Strike called. 1-1 on Shackelford. the junior from Hope International from La Abra, California. Not habla, but abra. I don't know what that means. I know what habla means. You know what abra means? Showing our lack of all those years of taking Spanish. And I don't know what that means. Here's the 2-1 to Shackelford. Liner to center field. Clark waved around third and then stopped as the throw comes home, and wisely, he would have been out easily as Dave Dawson stopped him at third base. But a base hit for Shackelford, his second of the game. And now first and third. The tying run is at first. And still nobody throwing in the pen for the Pro-Am All-Stars. Lanchero was cruising until this 7th inning. And Izzy Diaz will bat here for Garrett Davidson.
Now batting, Izzy Diaz.
Davidson ends a tough 0 for 4 day at the plate. And now Diaz from Hawaii. With Gold at the corners and 2 down. Strike is called on the outside corner. Diaz trying to bring in another Goldpanner run, maybe 2. Izzy hit for the cycle in Grand Forks against the Calgary Diamondbacks. Diaz stands in with a 1-1 count. And he fists one into shallow left, right over the head of Briones. It's 9-8. Clark comes in to score on the RBI single, pinch hit style for Izzy Diaz. And his bat is really awoken over the past week. So Jonah Walker is going to bat here. It is the pitcher spot now because Ian Armstrong came out of the game. And he was the catcher, and then the DH Ortega replaced him. And we're going to have a conference on the mound before Jonah Walker bats. So the Panners want to save arms, and they're going to let Jonah bat. And Lanchero is going to work to Jonah Walker with Gold at first and second and 2 outs. 3 straight have reached since the second out was recorded. And just some instructions here for Lanchero as he gets ready to face Jonah Walker. Swing and a miss from Walker. His first Goldpanner at bat. The pitcher from Central Missouri. And he takes a ball outside. The 9th batter of the inning after another Happy Boy rally. First batter of the inning grounded out to short. Since then, 6 out of 7 have reached safely. And a little looper into right. It's a base hit for Walker. Waved around third is Shackelford. He scores. And an RBI single for Jonah Walker. Ties the game at 9. How about that? Walker's pumped. Over to third goes Diaz. And my, oh my, the Panners, who had 2 hits in the first 6 innings, have scored 5 runs here in the 7th. Efren Ortega will bat for the second time in the inning to try to give the Goldpanners the lead. And it's all slipping away for the Pro-Am All-Stars. Panners, another comeback.
Walker has 0 college hits. 3 years.
Nine game. Jonah Walker delivers. With a base hit to right. Does not have any hits in college in 3 seasons. It's been a long time for Jonah, going back to high school. It's got to feel great. And he ties the game with an RBI. The 1-1 to Ortega, and he takes down low. It's 2-1. Still looking out to the bullpen to see if the All-Stars are going to do anything here, as it's all slipped away. And the 2-1. Way outside, 3-1. Ortega the batter with Venverlo on deck. Ortega, a couple of walks, pop out, and a ground out. And the 3-1 delivery. And he hits this one towards the gap in left. Extra bases for Ortega as it one hops the wall. Diaz scores. Here comes Jonah Walker. 11-9 Goldpanners. They erupt in the 7th inning, and Ortega joins the party with a 2-run double.
Vinny Venverlo.
My goodness. We haven't seen many innings like this here in Fairbanks. We saw a few in Grand Forks. And here's Vinny Venverlo, who was hit by a pitch and scored earlier this inning. And Lanchero still on the mound. Panners couldn't touch him for 3 innings. No hits. Now 5 hits here in the 7th and 7 runs. 1-1 to Vinny Venverlo. Panners are back in front for the first time since the 3rd inning. Lanchero's pitch count's got to be rising now. Venverlo 0 for 3 with a run scored. Here's the 2-1 pitch to him. And he hits this one high to right center. It's carrying, chasing it, and on the run, making the catch is Burrow to finally retire the Goldpanners after the last 5 reached safely. And the 7th inning comes to a close, but not before the Goldpanners scores 7 runs and take an 11-9 lead. Happy boy rally in the 7th. We're going to the 8th. Panners up by 2.
Jonathan Long.
Top of the 8th inning here in Fairbanks. Jonathan Long will lead off for the Pro-Am All-Stars against Jonah Walker. And we're not there yet, but Walker's now in position for a win. Inning ago, his team was trailing 9-4. That is a fair ball, and Garcia plays it himself and takes it to the bag, 1 up and 1 down.
Pitch hitting
Brings
number
up
5, Bradley Boudreau.
Bradley Boudreau now pinch hitting for Devin Alvarez. Alvarez ends an 0 for 3 day. Ball and no strikes. Boudreau from Fordham University, New York City. One 1-0 with 1 out and the base is empty. The Panners now leading 11-9, and Jonah Walker helping his own cause with an RBI single in the 7th inning and scores a run. Fun for Jonah to run the bases. And it's ball 4 to Boudreau.
That hit by pitch.
Oh, hit
Center
by
ball.
pitch. Weird.
Coming to the plate,
Nobody in the
Daniel
Goldpanner
Briones.
bullpen, so they're clearly hoping for Jonah Walker to finish this one off. And now, with the Goldpanners in front, hoping that he'll only have to go 1 more inning after this one. See what happens here with Daniel Briones. Takes ball 1. Goldpanners in front, 11-9. Yeah, Burnley reminding me earlier that I have to swallow my words. I said early on, oh, I've got another pitcher's duel. "20 runs later, not so much." Pitchers of beer duel. Thank you, Raleigh. No pitchers up here, rest assured. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Briones has been on base 3 times today. A couple of walks, a single. He scored twice. Also grounded out to third, and he rips one to left, but a running catch by Diaz for out number 2. Brings up David Trujillo, the designated hitter. Or no, it won't be Trujillo. It's going to be another one of the number 3s. Could it be? It looks like Carlos Morales. All right, we're going to go with
At the plate, Robert Castillo.
Robert Castillo. So many guys with the same number on this roster. Swing and a miss from Castillo. Trujillo ends the day 0 for 3. 3 strikeouts and a walk. And he hits this one high and deep to left center, but Shackelford is there to make the catch. Walker puts up another 0 here in the 8th. Going to the bottom of the 8th. Panners by 2. Alex Garcia batting for the Goldpanners. Bottom of the 8th inning. Fairbanks in front now. 11-9 after trailing 9-4. We're having continued problems with this Pro-Am All-Star roster because there's 3 number 3s, there's 3 number 16s, a couple number 9s, all sorts of repeats, a couple 29s. So we're kind of guessing. We're really looking at body type and position and trying to match them up. A base hit to left for Garcia, just out of the reach of the shortstop Alvarez.
Coming to the plate, Lucas Shermer.
Hagar. Gives the Goldpanners a leadoff base runners. They look for insurance here. It's grounded right side. And the force out at second. Fielder's choice for Shermer. And here's Evan Rolbecki with his first plate appearance. Batting in Hunter Friedberg's spot.
To the plate, Evan Rolbecki.
Everybody getting into the game today. So Rolbecki will stand in with 1 out, a runner at first base. Hey, yesterday I mentioned those wonderful people in Nenana, Alaska, where my son and I got trapped overnight a couple nights ago from the wildfires. And Jamie Landrum came and rode up on a bicycle and said, "Are you guys stuck?" I said, "Yeah, we got turned around because of the wildfires and the highways closed for the night, at least." And Jamie said, "Come on back. I've got some extra places at my campsite, my campground." And there's a little bloop, and it drops fair, and there's no one to cover first. They throw it to second, but it's wide, and everybody's safe. So a confused, discombobulated infield right there allows everyone to reach safely. That goes as a base hit for Rolbecki.
Cole Clark.
First and second with 1 out. For Cole Clark in the 9th spot. So Jamie Landrum said, "Come on over, I got a campground right here in Nenana, a couple blocks over. Extra spots there. I've got a tent, some sleeping bags, and it's all yours tonight if you need a place, no charge." And so, of course, we took her up on it and camped out in Nenana, Alaska. Never spent a night in Nenana, driven through countless times, and stopped in an RV park and campground. Wild pitch moves the runners over. Second and third with 1 out for Clark. Nenana RV Park and Campground. It was a darling little place there with a lot of campsites, fire pits, grass, a mini golf course. Couldn't believe it. NenanaCamping.com if you're going to be vacationing in the area. Here's a shot to left, but running towards the line, making the catch is Blakeney. The runner will tag at third and score. Shermer comes in, and it's 12-9 Goldpanners. That will go as an RBI sac fly for Clark.
David Shackelford.
We go to the top of the order for Shackelford. It's a long game, 3 hours and 5 minutes so far. Doesn't feel like it though, huh, Bam Bam? Feels like we just started. A little bit facetious. Shaq's been on base 4 times this afternoon. Officially 2 for 3 with a 2-run double, a run scored, a couple of walks. Big day. The top of the order for David Shackelford. Panners pick up an insurance run. Could get another one here with a 2-out base hit. The 1-0. 3/4 swing. Jacob Ferretti from Youngstown State, southpaw. Dealing to Shackelford, the 1-1. Foul back and over the press box.
Elvis has left the building.
Back in Fairbanks, back to the 3-hour-plus games. Last night was pretty quick, though. Here's the 1-2. Way outside, 2-2. First inning of work for Jacob Ferretti, a redshirt junior from the Penguins. Youngstown State does some recruiting in California, which is pretty wild. Ground ball foul, third base side. Youngstown State, a tough, tough town. Famous for raising champion boxers. Heavyweight Ernie Shavers. Middleweight Kelly Pavlik. Ray Boom Boom Mancini. And many more. Interviewed all those guys back when I was a boxing writer for FightNews.com. Here's the 2-2. It was great talking to Ernie Shavers, man. Huge hands. Blocks of concrete. Payoff pitch coming to Shackelford. Strike 3 called. That's it for the Panners here in the 8th, but they add an insurance run, lead at 12-9. It's last chance for the All-Stars when we come back. They trail it by 3. Boy, everybody loves Sweet Caroline, don't they? Boy, you should see when it's a few seconds late getting queued up. People get furious in the stands. Give me my Sweet Caroline. 12-9 Goldpanners here to start the 9th. Jonah Walker. Dealing for the Goldpanners. It's grounded to short. Ooh, Garcia makes the tag up the line. His throw was off the mark from Shermer. Alex makes the play. Blakeney is out number 1. And the All-Stars have the bases empty with one out here in the ninth inning. They had a 9-4 lead at the seventh inning stretch. But the Panners score 7. The bottom of the seventh, here's a liner to right center field. It will drop for a base hit, and it bounces past Shackelford all the way to the wall. Berthon around second on his way to third and gets there with a stand-up 3-bagger. And somebody's happy about that. Got some All-Stars fans here in attendance. Either that or somebody took the spread. Here's Diego Briones. It's 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ninth inning here at Growden. Walker's pitches inside for ball 1. Briones a strikeout and a walk in the game. Well, the All-Stars trying to rally with one down here in the ninth. Walker's 1-0 pitch. Grounded softly to short, charging at Shermer. He'll pump and throw to first for the sure thing. 2 down. In to score is Berthon, and it's a 12-10 game. But the All-Stars down to their last out. Jeremiah Sanchez, 0 for 1 so far in the game. Hits this one high into shallow center field. Shackelford in, makes the catch. And the Panners take game 2, and it's their 4th straight comeback victory.
And thank you for sharing your
Ladies and gentlemen, the Goldpanners have won 10 games in a row. And they celebrate victory here at Growden Memorial Park. 10 straight, baby. And they take the first 2 from the All-Stars. The Goldpanners win it by a final score of 12 to 10. Another good one here at Growden Memorial Park. Hope you enjoyed it on this fabulous Independence Day. Enjoy the rest of your holiday, friends. Happy birthday, America. We'll see you tomorrow for more Goldpanners baseball. 7 p.m. tomorrow night. Tune in, turn on, and pan out. For Raleigh Johnson, Bam Bam Burnley, and Chris Carlson, I'm Garrow Von Dane saying Happy Independence Day, everyone. Stay safe out there. We'll see you tomorrow. Goldpanners win it 12 to 10. Good night, everyone.